extreme of a range, and we come down to the area, chop around, take me out, and then continue. I'm usually either gonna get the trade to work out really nicely, catch the bounce, or I'm gonna get absolutely smoked, right? Because I'm either right or wrong. It doesn't always work like that, and sure, there will be times where I enter here, and I just get wigged out perfectly, right? That could absolutely happen. But the middle of the range trades, me personally, I think maybe it's just my personality, my preference. Maybe it's not objectively any better or worse. Probably not. I just find these a bit more difficult to do. When I get stuck in a trade that chops for forever because I enter dead set at VWAP, I find those to be it would. I like a level maybe that swept, like we came down here, I didn't take it, and then we're coming really aggressively back up, and I look to take it here with a stop loss right here where I say we come back through this level, I'm dead, right? Sure, we can sweep it and then come back in, but clean invalidation. So I just don't find middle of the area as the top and the bottom of the range to be that clear invalidation point. Then we can easily sweep down here and then come back. So that's just kind of explaining my reading of price action, my structure, my thoughts on it involved. So again, guys, I'm not looking to jump into anything too crazy. Get stupid aggressive on a no news Monday. It's 10 a.m. We got Trump probably starting to talk soon. Got a press conference with him. Gonna see some gnarly volatility going to this market at any time. But if I had, we go to the end. For all men who want to live to be 100 years old, this Monday, but that wouldn't make for a good risk structure because what do I think for a target all along? I have to take a trade somewhere up here, priority high, right? So I wouldn't be able to really structure a trade like this. This is really wide negative risk, right? If my target's here, then if I can't really have a lot of stop loss down here. It's not the setup here in PS, right? And if I have a stop loss right here, I think that's not a great spot to have a stop loss. So, long way of saying I don't have a trade setup. Long way of talking about the market, giving you my perspective, my subjective interpretation of price action. Order flow, looking at book map 6410s. Here is my favorite order flow tool. 6410s, we maintained some liquidity down here in the old market. We tapped right into it here. Didn't come through. Found some buyers here right above it as well. Trading 6410 in orders. I don't know. Looks like we could come down here, kind of sell off back down towards these, maybe these low fives, maybe a little bit deeper, but maybe below this level. 6410 is that. Yeah, we popped to the upside. 6425s, lining up with that in levels of above. So nothing crazy screaming at me, almost flat on CBD. So this is just really just not a lot of actually. And I find that when that happens, keeping myself doing anything stupid, jumping in 1,000 times, taking finger cuts and stuff. Right? But we'll hang out, see what the market's got for us today. There. I'm feeling off a lot on Friday. I'm still very confident. Yeah, absolutely. setup, focus, manage the risk. Mark will reward you. Like so, ring the bell. ABS Phoenix. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, dude. Good Monday motivation out of you guys. Yeah, see, what's up? It was Monday. It was 3-day weekend. Yeah. For me, I don't not trade no news Monday. There's a lot of no news Mondays. I'm just cautious. I'm cautious of exactly what we've got so far. Right? If I show up, because you never know, market can be moving like crazy. But I don't anticipate this. Again, I don't create a crazy bias, but I utilize the context. I understand the pattern that we traditionally see. Right? So Mr. Grigg said no news Monday, 3-day weekend, and he's not going to trade. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Write it off completely, right? I really only write off trading days that are right around holidays, right before, right after, during U.S. holidays, partial market opens. Those I just find a terrible trade. So that to me is really the only time where it's saying I'm not trading at all. But outside of that, I'm cautious. One of my trading friends said that top of the line, by the way. What's been your experience? Yeah, I'd say for the time frame right now, so they were 24 to 48. First they were super fast, then they were 24 to 48 hours. Most recent for me personally, frankly from my experience, I would say you're looking at 4 to 5 day time to the time that it hits a price. For me, it was just under 5 minutes. Exact time to about 4.5 minutes. Stop book futures still a trusted firm. Many people posting fast speed denied. I would say top book futures is still an extremely trusted firm. I have yet to see a single denial from a person who deserved to get paid out. Somebody that didn't clearly violate the rule of practice, anything along those lines. You would don't ton. But I think the different thing that we're seeing at Top One Futures is they're not putting up with simple. They're not going to pay people out that are simple. One thing that I've communicated, because I've watched some of the stuff that people posted over the weekend, right? First off, I would always say I'm biased, right? I can't be unbiased. My stance big one. We would say, well, Zach, you're obviously going to defend the firm that you're partnered in million with. You can watch my stuff and decide that for yourself, but you're fair to make that judgment in front of it. So I always like to be transparent about that, right? Can't be unbiased. My stance big one. That said, I've been trading with prop firms for quite a while. I try to give you guys my honest opinion. What I've seen from Top One, again, is that they're not going to put up this army battle. One recommendation that I've made, and some stuff that I've communicated to their team, is to be proactive in stopping sim farmers early, right? If you have somebody that's absolutely blowing through accounts, when you talk about what sim farming is, if you guys don't know what sim farming is, we're talking about, say, churning and burning accounts, rolling accounts, straight up sim farming, which is way more prevalent and less understood than I think most of us realize. We can talk about that. If we really go into detail, like, is losing a couple accounts or 12 accounts, over a couple months, or maybe even, 15, 20, whatever it is, over a couple months trying to trade well, or having one bad batch of tilt, is that going to be a problem? Versus coming to an account with a bank, right? Talking like, $5,000 to $10,000 and ripping through accounts. The one that I watched over the weekend that blew up and everybody was talking about, the guy burned 90 accounts in under 3 months. I think he spent close to $10,000. You're not trading with your sim farm. There is a very clear game theory that can be applied to prop firms to create a positive EV with zero trading involved. Talking about just or YOLO, max profit, or blow the account, reset, and then continue. Again, we can talk in more detail on exactly what that is. But that's what's being banned.
This is how I learned trading in just 28 days with this app.
Start your 28-day trading challenge. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll unlock pro-level trading skills. Discover what top traders do differently, avoid beginner mistakes, and start practicing with as little as $20. Zero experience? No problem. This challenge is built for beginners who want to learn trading from A to Z. Just 15 minutes a day can change the way you trade forever.
Join the financial 28-day challenge today. Improve your trading, reduce risk, and grow smarter every day. Click to start now. I'm not rich. I just know how to work with AI. So this is how I became the most dangerous person in the room. One habit changed everything. I replaced social media with micro learning. Now, instead of wasting time on social media, I spend 15 minutes a day actually learning how to use AI for writing, planning, brainstorming, and real work. That's it. Just one skill a day. This is the 28-day AI challenge. Built for beginners over 40. Starts tomorrow. Tap the screen to join us and try the one habit that makes you unstoppable. Almost every major one that someone had a big problem with. And there was some different stuff in there, right? What the common trend is simple. This was straight up simple. We can talk about exactly what that is in detail, right? Number five. We can talk about what it is, how firms are playing. It's focused energy from all partners and affiliates of 1,000 other prop firms that are not affiliated or part of that firm, or CEOs of competitive prop firms. So it's just this back and forth nonsense, really. But it's business. Everybody approaches it. So let's see what we got. I noticed that those days, holidays, if that's what you noticed, Mr. Greg, you said it, brother. For me, again, we were talking about days that we like to trade and not trade. Mr. Greg was saying, hey, good morning, the guy. Mr. Greg was saying, no news Monday. He doesn't like to trade, which is what we're at right now. Again, guys, I'm not only yapping with you, we're hanging out. I got no trade, I got no setup. I don't know that I'm gonna have anything, but we'll talk about it. So for me, the days that I really prefer not to trade is right around major, specifically US holidays, right? Number one, it just lines up really nice and thick. Like, family, aside from that, I've got folks trading for the years more often than not than I have had like a breakdown right around US holidays. Just forgetting about why, just take a look at patterns around that time. You find they trend really nicely, set into your thing. I find right before, during, after, US holidays, major US holidays, partial closes, things like that. Low volume, low volatility, very irregular movement, rapid volatility, gaps in between, just not great. But for example, the week in between Christmas and New Year's, notoriously terrible price action market structure for me, right? We might say, hey, I wonder if it's it's great for me. I've got beautiful trends to set up that time. Check it out. Just do that research yourself. But right around me. Ralph asked Pep, the guy that was there. Pep was dad, about the same address, the same name, different address. Yeah, they upheld that one. They upheld that one. They did their research and they decided that he was in violation of having. They looked at the trading as well, and they didn't provide an extreme amount of details. But here's a simple, right? You're only allowed to have one account.
Unsettled. In the announcement about the meeting, Trump said that this highly anticipated sit-down would take place on Friday, August 15th in Alaska, and that more details would come. As of Monday morning, a specific venue for that meeting has not yet been announced, and officials are still working to clarify what those discussions will include. Now, Trump is hoping to make significant progress when it comes to ending the war in Ukraine. This is something that he had said on the campaign trail repeatedly that he hoped to to accomplish on day one of his second term. In recent months, he has expressed frustration with Putin when it comes to discussions toward a peace agreement. In recent days, though, and leading up to this summit, he's had a more optimistic tone about the possibility. Now, Trump did suggest that a peace agreement could include some swapping of territories. That is something that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has strongly pushed back against. He has denied the idea of any territory formally changing hands. Now, the White House has not completely ruled out the possibility of Zelensky attending this meeting, but he was not mentioned in this announcement. And they have said that the priority was setting up this one-on-one between Trump and Putin. Reporting at the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah. Doom, what are your take on this? This U.S., Ukraine, Russia situation. What markets would that affect directly the most? Is it crude or is there anything else out there? I'm sorry?
Grains. I think it will.
Why do you say that?
Grain market. Yeah. Just because they're a big producer, big exporter, and that's how much I know about it.
Fair enough. Jack, we see that? Your thoughts on what it may or may not affect the most? What's most sensitive to something like this? Uh-oh.
I'm about the president of Ukraine. As a trader, I would say that he's having a very hard time to accept the loss.
It's what do I do with that?
As a trader, very hard time to accept the loss. As long as he doesn't burn the port, he'll do fine.
New highs, closing the highs here in the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, hey, less than 80 points, about 80 points from all-time highs in the NASDAQ. That all-time high, 23,845. Jack, I got you. What is crude most sensitive to these type of headlines? It's never-ending saga. It keeps playing out. Land acquisition, obviously there's minerals, rare earth minerals involved in this as well. What would we be most sensitive, if anything, to how this is playing out?
Yeah, crude. I mean, just anecdotally watching it, like crude has been the most sensitive.
Yeah. Speaking of crude, we did get stopped out on that trade. We're in the money, and then sellers took it down
about range in the 15-minute. It's now or never for that type of MP trade.
NASDAQ.
Big X, big moon in the right-hand corner. Let's see it.
Yeah, new highs. New highs NASDAQ. ES, not so much. New highs in NASDAQ, 23,767. Got about 80 points, 85 points from all-time highs in the NASDAQ. First got to get through these 800s. 35 points to go. Looking for a push higher here. We did see a long tilt, 75% long. In the NASDAQ tilt. GK still in this trade. ES just doesn't want to go one way or another. We're short from 64.19. Jack as well. GK, what's the stop? Is it a P&L stop or is it a tick stop? Looking at the ES, Jack.
I think GK said he was risking $300, right?
Okay, 300. GK is. Chike might be on mute. A little bit solid here, back in the money. Markets just cannot. All right, made new highs in the NASDAQ, pulled back about 12 points or so. We got to wait for the president to speak. Nothing.
Nothing there.
Okay. Headline here from AMD. AMD confirms it has received China AI chip export licenses.
They've been cooking since the bell.
What is AMD trading? Is AMD pushing here?
About $6.50 from open.
Yeah.
Not too
Tesla up
shabby.
nearly 4%.
Swings.
That's the most interesting movement in the Mag 7.
Oh, I like this one. Okay, cool. Gold making a nice bull flag, says Asen. I see that. Are you looking at the 5-minute there, Asen? Perhaps see that. Last trade in gold, 34.14. 71% long. Okay, 72% long in the ES tilt, 71% long in the NASDAQ tilt. We did see 80, what was it, Emmons? 82, 83% long tilt in gold. And now back down to 67%. Right now, we're just waiting right now. Waiting. House account ticket stopped out of that crude trade, now trading 63.91. Minutes ago, we were just trading 64.44, down about 50 cents from there. On the hour in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It is a Monday, so you know what that means. We got top quiz. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. VIP season 3 should be underway here shortly. Jack will be hosting top quiz with Anne-Marie today. Jack, how are the questions, Jack? Have we
Here's my thoughts. Okay? And again, guys, I'm biased, and I don't get to see what actually happened. I can only take your word for it, which I've been lied to 4 times in the account. I can just give you my 2 cents. You know, depending on the severity we're talking about, Kate, I'm gonna call you instead of trainer like Kate every time. Yeah, you could absolutely be looked at as one, right? You know, that's oftentimes what is said, right? Is what is said, right? That, you know, when on tilt of a lot of accounts, it's reviewed by risk teams, and it's usually pretty clear. But unfortunately, prolonged stints of tilt look similar to sim forming, right? Rapidly blowing and buying and blowing and buying and for leveraging is how sim farming is done. If you've done that on the back end, just by way of tilt trading, it may not get normal way. So, but to be honest, I don't think it's probably not too much to look at this point. You know, if you want to share the severity that we're talking about, I'm happy to like give you my 2 cents on whether or not you're probably gonna have a problem or not. You know, like amount of accounts blown in the amount of time that you blew them. Because that's kind of how it first starts, and then they look at the trading itself, right? Here's what sim farming looks like: full board risk on a very small amount of trades, either a max profit day or below, and then the next day something worse. And then as you blow, purchase a blue account, reset, immediately doing the same thing, because that's how it's. Again, it's not to say that you can't do that, right? There was a trainer the trainer's case that I reviewed that was a tough one, where, I think he might have just originally really bad case of tilt at a really bad time, but it's quite the exact same thing as intentional avoiding for bottom. So here's something you have to be careful of, right? Avoiding a move to live is prohibited by really all problems. So what does that look like? Taking the max amount of sim payouts off will go out live, and then blowing the account in a way that would look like it was intentional, right? And then starting from scratch. You're not allowed to do that in any firm. Why would you want to do that? People would say, well, maybe they like the leverage in sim, they find it to be less risk. Whatever reason you want to avoid a move to live, you can't intentionally avoid a move to live if the firm wants to move to live. And you get qualified to be looked at a certain point. So with top one, that's 3 payouts from the same account in the instant fundance, 2 payouts from the same account in the straight to fundance. If, for example, you're copy trading 3 accounts and you trade really well and you get to 2 max payouts, and right after you take that second payout, you immediately blow all of your accounts and then attempt to start from scratch in sim, that's easily going to be flagged and looked at as an avoid to potential avoid moving to live. You took that second payout, maybe, but you got to be aware of that, right? We got to be aware of these things, right? There's rules of prohibited practices, and you have to be aware of them. They're clear in place, right? So that's stuff to think about. Thank you, appreciate you, Tanya. Damn, come on, don't do this to me on here, Trader Kate. I'm all sad already. Just going to celebrations of life. Honestly, it's not the person that passed it. I might have to go to. So I did blow. But the person yesterday was not somebody that I knew was a work colleague, a family member, his mom. So it was pretty far removed, but it's still really sad. He wanted to do it for Discord message, brother. Yeah. I will. I'll shoot you a message, man. You send me a Discord. Sorry, man. I'll shoot you a DM. That's somebody. The community shoot me a. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I know we're just yapping. If you guys have questions, trading questions, you want to talk about different stuff, that's what we're talking about now.
Your monitors for your trading battle station. Also, let's see some of those. Chike saying 3. Sweet spot 1 to 2, 3 to 4, or 5 plus. 5. Who's got 5 plus screens out there? What is the sweet spot for monitors at your battle station? 1 to 2, 3 to 4, or 5 plus. 5 plus. Also, let's see some of those trader station setups. Jay says 3. Let's see who's got more than 5 screens. Hit us up at Top Step TV on the X, hashtag power, hashtag fast markets. Whoever has the most screens, we'll see if we can hook you up with something.
We'll send you another screen.
Yeah, we just get more screens. Screens on screens on screens. Let's get that pull up. What is the sweet spot for screens, monitors on your trader station? Or maybe some people are just like, yeah, there you go, laptop, or hey, just my mobile phone. 100 screens. Man, oh man, that is a lot. Well, let's see who's got the most screens. Send us, hit us up at Top Step TV on the X, hashtag power hour. We'll get that turn around. But Chike, say 3?
You have 25 traders. You can do 100 screens.
Well, Jack, what was your boss's setup? How many screens that guy?
Yeah, I threw that into the. I gotta pull up that picture again sometime. I'm looking at it now. It looks like he has about 3. Like I don't know. It looks like at least 40, maybe 50 screens.
What you possibly?
I didn't even look at all of those.
Chike, I know what.
Here, I'll send that picture over again.
Now that's the thing. How big were they? Were they like 19-inch, 21?
No, they were small. Like all at like the trading firm is like all the same sort of like small screens. Someone said they saw Trump come out. I have not seen that yet. Looks like the podium's still empty in my view.
Get my finger on the trigger here.
Still nothing. Okay, still nothing. Take a look at the ES. Push lower here. Look, 64.14. 64.14 last trade. NASDAQ trade 23,752. Dow hanging out around the lows. And crude trading $63.94. Gold has turned around. Pretty much right back to where we started. Their poll is up.
All right, I got the photo, Andre.
Okay, let's see this. Here we go. Look at this.
Look
at that. Okay, look at that thing. What is that?
1, 2,
What
3,
the
4,
hell?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, that appears to be at least 48 screens, maybe 50.
Come on.
Gotta see it all.
Is that all on one computer?
No, it's probably like I had like 8 screens and it was running on like 2 computers, I think. So I bet you that's good 8 computers or something like that.
This is the old alone runs an electrical bill of a family of 5. Just this setup alone.
I mean, what is that? Look at that. Can anyone beat that? If anyone can beat that, we'll hook you up with a swag pack or something.
This is my old CEO's office.
That's how you make the big bucks, folks. That is how you make all that radiation. If you can't trade on one screen, you can't trade on many screens. I like that, Roger. We put that in the book. But look, how hot was it in that room? Man, oh man,
if you were a trading assistant, he had his own like trading assistant. It was very hot because not only were you in that room with 50 monitors, but also you were
Is that what the second chair was
watching the trades for. He had a little bit of a temper when it came to trading.
Well, Saturday school too, right?
Yeah, bond school.
Is that what the second chair was? Sorry, was that what the second chair was for?
Yeah, didn't even get a desk chair. He just got like a little chair from the break room.
Oh, that's talking about the hot seat. Ayo. We got a 300 lot up. It's 23,777 in the NASDAQ. 300 offered to the upside there.
Yep. I was asking, was he good? Yeah, I mean, the guy was a legend, and he started on the floor doing bond stuff, and then founded an electronic trading company to do the kind of same trade he was doing at a much faster, larger scale. So yeah, he did quite well.
Poll results. Okay. All right. So far, I'm saying 2 to 4. 2 to 4 screens. Right now, 50%. 500 votes. Okay. Willie C says adults aren't in the room yet in these markets. Perhaps not.
Ouch.
Yes, and Nasdaq and Nikkei are so disconnected right now.
Yeah. When we made that run for the highs in the NASDAQ, we tapped out new highs 23,767. It just ran out of gas. I wonder if anyone took the short. We did see that long tilt. We saw some heavy long tilts in NASDAQ. Oh, 79%, 80% long. Just couldn't get the follow through right now. Chige is short, and the house account is short from 64.19 in the ES. Doom is long 2 micro NASDAQ, also long 2 micro ES.
So
Positions
Chike,
on
still
here.
got
Present.
the same stop in.
Yeah, it's locked there until the end.
Okay. Like, grab your hand like Swayze and Keanu jumping out of the plane.
Chike, do you
The
know?
only thing I'll be looking for is. Huh?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Chike, have you seen Point Break?
I was just gonna go there. Have you seen?
Nah,
You should.
Love it.
Great flick.
What were you looking for, Chike?
what's it? A movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Old movie. Old movie.
Good movie.
Oh. I guess everyone's in the money right now. I guess Doom's NASDAQ trades in the money, not micro ES. House with the ES trade in the money right now, about 6 points. GK as well. Coming to the bottom of the hour. President has still not gotten to the podium. It's still empty over there, Jack. Just hanging. Podium is
still empty.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. It is Monday. It is Top Step TV. It is Top Step. Only 400 likes, 500 likes. Click like, please. Subscribe, please, and notify. If you'd be so kind. But with that being said, it is time for a new tip of the week. Pay attention because it's a new time for tip of the week. There it is. Stick to it. Stick to it. Absolutely. Lock in profits if momentum fades. Okay, I like that. Size down and stick to your stops. Don't, quote, diddle in the middle. Shout out to Deanna. And let the markets come to you. No chasing. Man, there's a lot of good content here. Book. Which one? Don't diddle in the middle. Stick to it. Doom of this. Stick to it. Lock in profits if momentum fades. Size down. Do you size down and stick to your stops when you're sticking to it, Doom?
And I very much debated to be the good professional that I am and take profit at the top of the range. But conviction is high. The size is right. This is hold it, chill. And if it doesn't go, it's not going to be a day that is going to ruin me. And if it does, it's going to be a nice, chill, productive trading day.
GK, which one did you like?
The second one, size down and stick to your stops.
Yeah. Don't get on the middle. It's a very good one.
Wow. Why do you like that one, GK? Is that something you had to learn, or just intuitively like, hey, it's probably the best one?
Yeah, it's the best because, like, let's just say you have $500 left of drawdown in your account and you usually risk $500. Would you rather just blow your account with that one trade or size down, let's just say a third of the size and have 3 trades before you get stopped out and blow that account? So, yeah, if you're going on that losing streak, it's definitely good to size down.
What do you think most people do with regards to that? You $500 more in drawdown. You think they're trying to jab, or you think they just go
all or nothing? They just all or nothing it. So use their account or win the trade.
Not the way, yeah,
that's not the way. Yeah,
it's not the way. It's not going to carry into the live markets. I get it. Yes, they're going to blow it up for sure. It's not ideal. I guess when you're learning, okay. It's when we go in the live markets. You know, all three. Jack, Doom, Chika, they have live trades on real trades, real profits, real executions, real losses as well. Can't take that into the live markets. It's not going to serve you well. I like how Chika, man, Chika, you are ahead of your time. I will say that. Chika, again, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
22.
When did you start trading? How'd you get into trading?
Started trading about 4 years ago when I turned 18. At the time, it was one of my friends at sixth form who was doing forex at the time, doing it through his mom's account, and
Oh, really?
he yeah, because you have to be 18 in it. So he was. So at the time, he showed me it, and it was just very interesting to me. So he got me into forex and crypto, and then from there I stuck with crypto and developed a crypto trading algorithm, and that's kind of how I learned everything I know about trading. And I just moved that over to futures when I joined Chopstep.
I'm kidding. 4 years now. What do you like about futures? Forex and crypto
now.
Oh, he's at? Okay, very
Pardon?
good. Go ahead,
He's at the
GK.
podium, finally.
Fine. Oh, GK's been waiting for 40 minutes now. They're all in trades. Finally, he says.
It's not even fashionably late at the time.
It's become, we got gold turning over here. Gold coming up against the lows, 34.02, 34.02. Starting to see a little bit of pickup here in price movement in the NASDAQ and the ES. So is that 300 lot up at 777? Yes, 300 offer, 23,777. About 17 points away from that. Also, we're about 80, 90 points away from all-time highs in the NASDAQ. ES, about 50 points or so from all-time highs. Last trade in the ES, 64.14. GK and Jack the House are short from 64.19. Doom is long. Micro NASDAQ, 23,000. What are you, 727? 727 quarter. About 30 points in the money there. President has begun. Is he actually speaking, or is he just? He's
placing the DC. I'm listening in the background. He's placing the DC Police Department under direct federal control.
Oh boy. Okay, so far just sticking to the topic. Oh, what were those poll results? I do believe poll results did come back. There you go. 49% saying 2 to 4 screens is the sweet spot. 1 to 2, thinking 35%, 4 or more, 8%. See Coach Hoop, 5% for Coach Hoop. Let's see some of those trader station setups. How many screens? Who can beat 8? It's the record around here. Again, Top Step TV on the X, hashtag Power Hour, hashtag Fast Markets. Let's see some of those trader screen setups. Gold right up against 3,400 even last trade. In the midst of about a $15 sell-off in the last 15 minutes or so in gold. About $3 off the lows there. NASDAQ not doing much just yet. It looks like it's getting wicky in the NASDAQ, 23,747. ES closing in on those 64.10s. About 3 points to go there. And the president has
keep listening in the background.
Yep, here we go. I'm deploying the National Guard in Washington, D.C. Placing D.C. Metro Police under federal control, like Jack was saying. Or like the president was saying, Jack was quoting, I should say.
Yeah.
Big clarification. Yep, gold has 3,400s. And gold beneath 3,400 now, 33.99. Gold selling off about $16 in the last 15 minutes or so. Which is the downside. New low, about $2 off the lows in gold. Gold going to try to hold these 3,400s. Tilt even out to 50-50. Did see some heavy long tilts in the NASDAQ. Oh, like 80%, 79%. When Doom heard that, goes, uh-oh, that's not good. Doom, so far, so good. Still in the money with this NASDAQ.
I've been in this trade for so long, but it's still valid. Actually, turned to look a little bit better. I'm debating. I'm not going to add. I'm going to chicken out on adding just because I could be affected just being not bored, but in the trade for so long. As Coach Hoop likes to say, like, always being in the action, always being in the trade. Hands off the action and sit and enjoy what I have.
Gotta stick to it, Hoop. Or Doom. That is the tip of the week. Gotta stick to this trade. How long you been in this trade? You were long before the bell rang, I believe, right? So we're coming up on a couple hours.
8:45, I believe.
Okay. Since we're waiting for more headlines from the president, not seeing too much. How is Mrs. Doom? How's Mrs. Doom been trading? Jack, if you got anything, please jump in.
I will.
Doom. How's Mrs. Doom been trading?
Mrs. Doom been doing good, and I'll bring something that psychologist and Coach Robin mentioned.
Sure.
I'm better at orchestrating and kind of, giving tips if somebody else is pressing the buttons because I'm helping her out. And I also did something I heard from her. I took a big loss a week ago on Friday. I recaulked the windows around my house. I did manual labor in the sun. I beat myself bad, man. With manual labor in the Florida sun, it worked. Good stuff. She's doing good.
Was
Trying to
was that
grasp some things. She's fighting with the same things that everybody does as a beginner, I believe. This is the beauty of trading. We're all different people from different places. We struggle with the same things. Sizing into losers, moving the stops.
so when you're
That fear
giving
of
Mrs.
losing.
Doom the advice? Are you taking your own advice when you give this advice? You said it's easier when you're telling what to do as opposed to, is it more do's I say, not what I do? Is that what's going on here, Doom?
Somewhat. I try. We trade kind of. If I trade, she doesn't, and vice versa.
Okay.
And I somewhat. It's something that I learned from Hogue. Do what you preach. So I try to do my best to do what I preach and don't break the rules too much. That's why I'm not adding. Especially on ES. I got itchy to maybe add 2 more into the long, but slippery slow. The president is still talking, right?
I believe so, Jack. We got anything going over there?
Chicago got a shout out.
Oh, I believe that.
That's a long.
Yeah. We got crude selling off here. We got gold with a pop. Remember, gold just took a dip beneath 3,400, about 33.99. Now trading, gold is now trading about $6 higher, 34.06. Crude selling off $63.75, off about 70 cents from the highs put in 45 minutes ago or so. Buyers did step back in there. Who got long around 3,400? Who got long from around 3,400 in gold? Good on you. 34.05 last trade. Where do you get out, though? Where do you get out? It's just probably some. Did see that bull flag, right? Who's in the chat saying bull flag? It looked like it. We did turn over there. And we're long from 30. Who's long from 3,400? Because we're trading 34.04 right now. 50-50 on the tilt. Crude did take a peak lower. President. Any indication if they'll be taking questions, Jack? Or is it too soon to tell?
Too soon to tell, but I would think so. I mean, he's at the podium. They got a bunch of people there who will be yelling questions, I'm sure.
Okay. We take the bait. 64.14. Chica, it's going to be an all-day trade, my man. You'll be monitoring it on your mobile. So, okay, you're in the screens or in the markets for about 2 hours, 2-3 hours while you're out Top Step TV. So you're here with us for 2.5 hours. Thank you very, very much. What does Chike do with the other 22 hours of the day, 21 hours of the day? Well, how does Chike like to spend his time outside of the markets?
I play a lot of basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I also go into the driving range.
Oh, you can golf, eh?
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Yeah. Yes, it's difficult. Who are your favorite basketball? Who are your favorite hoopers?
Probably LaMelo.
You like LaMelo Ball? Really? That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Age difference. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. His brother used to play in Chicago. I don't think he's here. He's in Cleveland now, but yeah. LaMelo Ball, man. That's John Morant. Is he too old now?
Morant. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like that. We got Dow still pushing lower here. New lows Dow. It's 44,000.
Almost dunks.
Who?
I said he got the best almost dunks. Almost posters.
Who? Oh, Ja. I know, but when he does when he dunks, he tries, man. He does definitely almost. I like that. But when he hammers them, almost dunks. He does go for it. He's like what, 6'2", 6'3"? He's a little kind of a little guy, relatively speaking.
See if we can hammer the CS.
Ooh, I like that. How we looking over there, Jack? 64.11 last trade.
Looking good at the moment.
Very nice catch.
Yeah, it's not looking bad.
Yep. Take a look at the 10-year. How are 10-year rates? I'm guessing pretty muted, but he's got one eye. So Chike's got the 10-year up. He's got the ES up. He's got the NQ up. Doom, what other markets are you looking at? You primarily trade ES and NASDAQ. Anything else up? I know you've taken a 6E trade, the Euro currency. Anything else you got your eye on?
NASDAQ NASDAQ and ES. That's what I trade on Top Step. I keep my eye on other things, swing options and participate in gold here and there if there's opportunity, but not the past quarters. Not the past quarter. I haven't taken any outrageously wild trades. The market's been, all-time highs. I missed the run, all-time highs. Difficult place to trade. Difficult place to trade. Just because we might consolidate in a very large range and a long period of time as you're experiencing the pain, it affects your head. And the moment you chicken out of a trade is where it really happens. A good trade is a hard trade. So I passed on a few very hard trades. We sell off here. Am I down here now?
Yeah.
All right,
New low of the day, yes.
I'm adding to the knife
I wanna
and
see
slimming
them.
my exposure on ES. If it
I'm gonna
doesn't
move the
bounce
stop
see
here,
those
it won't
way up
350s.
here. This was a level I was looking at maybe buying, so okay, best of luck.
Selling off back there, P-Wop. If I look at this on ES, just out of curiosity.
We got the short from
Also,
64.90.
look.
Go ahead, Chike, please.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at how we react at the 63.80s. If it's not really accepting below there, then I'll be taking my profit.
House account's
63.80.
flat
Wanna
up
see them.
547.
Let's trade. Jack, I'm gonna follow you on this one. This is a price you're looking to get long from. What do we cover? Nice cover around what, 7?
We just
8s?
covered right there. I was short, so I'm like, well, if this is the level I was gonna buy, I'll take it.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. What would I do if I was flat? That is pro trade stuff right there. I was flat right now. I walked into the markets. What would I be looking to do? Jack saying, oh, I'm looking to get long. So Jack, house count was short, covered. Didn't necessarily get long, but did nice way to exit right there. Nice stuff there, Jack. Where would we get long? If I guess these prices down here, it's 6,400s if we get down there, Jack.
Yeah. Well, as long as Chike's short, I'm probably not
That's
going to
true.
get long. See if we get a bounce here.
Nice trade there. Gold popping a little bit. 34.06 last trade. Right up against overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ. 64.03. Overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ, 23,729. Well done. There. Chike, you're looking for 63.80. We got to get through the 6,400s first before we even get.
Yeah.
Damn, man. They just keep buying it right here. Nice cover, Jack. Yeah, Dow is getting cooked to the downside. New lows, 44,107. 107. President is speaking nothing earth-shattering just yet. Does it look like the prepared remarks for the time being, Jack, or is he taking questions?
He's not taking questions yet. He's still talking about various crime things.
Okay.
And I'll let you know if they start taking questions.
I believe it. Okay, great. Well, I was not here Friday, but I'm definitely down to get caught up on these P&Ls and funded payouts. We saw some huge numbers last week. I mean, huge. $40,000, $30,000 in a day. I'm going to throw it to JD now. JD, happy Monday. Catch me up on this crude trade, and then let's get to some of these big numbers from Friday. What's up, JD?
What's up, guys? Good morning. We did get tagged out on that crude trade. We started breaking, saw that sell-off start around just after 9 o'clock Central Time. Came and took out our stop. Dropped about $150 on that trade. We scratched our gold opening range trade and took a little paper cut on the crude trade. My end of the house count is currently flat. All right, let's get into some payouts and P&Ls. First up, top 5 live funded P&Ls. These are from Friday. Up at the top, Mohammed, $18,599 trading the NASDAQ. Big day for Mohammed. Guan C, number 1 on the big board, $12,321 trading the NQ. Yihang, number 8 on the big board, $6,321 trading the NASDAQ and micro NASDAQ. Ryan, $6,295 trading the S&P. And Brendan O, number 19 on the big board, $5,266 trading the NASDAQ on Friday. Decent numbers for my live funded traders. All right, payout numbers. Take a look at these. Our old friend Nato Trades up at the top, $33,173. That is a great way to start a weekend right there. An anonymous squirrel, $6,700. Charles P, $3,000. Brooke B, $2,400, and Hua Feng, $2,100. Well, Hua Feng's been around for a while. We've been seeing this trader on our P&L boards, our payout boards, the big board, just all over the place. Had a great month last month, and he's picking it up again this month. So those are your live funded payouts and P&Ls. Catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Thank you, JD.
Thank you, JD.
Ooh. Quick programming update. Last minute change for the Thunderdome. Now Carlos P will take on OFEC. Yes, you heard that. OFEC will be entering the Thunderdome against Carlos P, a late arrival. Will OFEC have what it takes to take on Carlos this week in the Thunderdome? Stay tuned to find out after Fast Markets. Again, the Thunderdome lineup change. We got OFEC going up against Carlos P. Carlos P was scouting the Fatima. Now we have a last minute change. Will Carlos P have what it takes to take on the late arriving OFEC in the Thunderdome? Get your votes in. 11 a.m. Central. Man, oh man. Carlos P, are you ready for this? This we'll find out in the Thunderdome. Yeah.
Because he's going to Russia on Friday.
Uh-huh. Who's going to Russia? Oh, the president? Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. Maybe here we go. Oh, maybe OFEC. Carlos P was going. The Thunderdome. Maybe the Thunderdome was going to Russia. It really spiced things up.
Yeah.
George says, I love the Thunderdome. Love that segment. Good stuff. Thank you, George. When are you going to enter the Thunderdome, George? Who else out there wants to enter the Thunderdome? Week-long competition. A lot of traders carving up the carving station, Jack. For the record, I voted for the carving station.
Great name. We got to use it for at least a graphic.
What?
Yeah.
What happens in the Thunderdome?
I'm sorry?
What happens in the Thunderdome?
Oh, I'm so happy you asked. What happens in the Thunderdome?
2 traders enter. 1 trader leaves. 2 traders enter. 1 trader leaves. That's what happens in the Thunderdome.
There you go. Thunderdome, yes. The snipers, the quick exits, the scalpers, if you will. They have to carve it up, get in, get out, and really picks up as the week plays out. Monday, maybe, these opponents are kind of feeling each other out, kind of like a boxing match. But once we hit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and come Friday, all bets are off. But we have the traders and the viewers, they will vote on who they think will win. We'll follow their P&Ls throughout the week. Coach Jay is the referee of that madness. Shout out to Coach Jay. And yes, Chad won last week. Chad versus Alfie, going down to the wire. You got to tune in. GK, you'll see.
Biggest P&L wins.
Yes. Biggest P&L. Very straightforward. Okay. You think you have what it takes to win in the Thunderdome, GK? You're much more calculated in your trades. Yeah. You're more of a marathon runner. Not
Only thing is
sprinters.
I don't trade at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, well, that'll be an issue. Then you will not be in the Thunderdome, GK. That's okay.
It would be an unfair advantage.
For who? If you were in?
For them. Yeah. For my opponent.
I like it. All right, GK's taking his name out of that. Also, weekly kickoff email has finally been out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I said weekly kickoff email.
I'm happy to go.
Okay, shoot. All right. There you go. He's throwing his name in the hat. I like it. Well, get you in the reversal challenge here one of these days. Okay, there you go. Chike has put his name up for perhaps consideration of Thunderdome. Again, we got OFEC and Carlos P this week. So keep an eye on it, Chike. Tell me your thoughts right after Fast Markets. Here we got about an hour left in Fast Markets. House account is flat. Nice $500 winner there. $550 winner. Chike is short from 64.19 in the ES. Took one NQ trade. Got stopped out. Managed his risk quite nicely. Then got back into the ES. Doom, you trimmed your ES position on this, I think you said?
I actually added where Jack was thinking to buy at his buy level.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm starting to lose conviction on this, but I'll give it just a little bit more time.
Doom, are you losing conviction in this trade, or are you losing patience in this trade?
Maybe both, and also doubting location, because I'm right in the middle of a 15-minute bull flag, and if it fails, I'll be here to cut it. But stop is good. The whole money management for The risk on a Monday is decent. Waiting. I've noticed one thing, that the moment I kind of walk off the trade is where things happen.
Dude, go on. Okay, let's back
I
that up.
won't
The
let the
moment you
market
do
shake
what?
me. I won't let the market shake me. That's what it is. If I don't see a clear indication that we're definitely going to break under, keep on selling with gas, I'm staying in. Size is right. I was trading a minute. I'll probably be in and out, in and out, in and out. 20 some trades by now. I've done that before though. It's sweet while it lasts, and it's very sour when it doesn't.
That's right, Vince. So, I've had the market's out to get you. Yeah. So you're at times you're saying when you walk away from the market, that's when the market starts picking up.
Let's say I close it right now. It'll probably shoot up for the next 45 minutes.
I've been there, man. Chica, I've been there. That's so. That's how it goes. All right, top of the hour. Here we go. President, anything? Nothing just yet.
Right now, he's got
it's like that tension.
Doug Bergen, I think, talking.
All right, here's a quote. We'll bring in the military if needed. I just saw that quote hit the wire.
Is Trump still talking?
He's taking a break. I think some of the other people on stage with him are going to talk.
Okay.
He's always talking, Chica. He likes that microphone. 64.09 last trade. 64.10 last trade in the ES. Yes, we got Thunderdome this week. Also have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like I said, top quiz. Got more coming at you. All throughout Top Step TV this week. Earnings pretty light this week. Odd Cloud tomorrow. Republic? Who knew? John Deere at the Cisco after the bell on Wednesday. AMC. Oh shoot, AMC was before the bell today. Oh, I missed that one.
Apes Unite.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, what's cooking on Wall Street? What's up with AMC?
The Wall Street bets? Honestly,
yeah, what's going on?
It's gotten a little bit stale over there. There's no like hot bangers right now. It's almost become like, don't get me wrong, there's still some very degenerate bets being made, but they're a little bit more sensible. Like it's kind of everyone buying Nvidia calls, Palantir calls,
Boring.
whatever's hot right now, they're buying it.
Boring. What's our guy?
Never good.
What's our boy Roaring Kitty? What's his name? What's Kitty? What's Kitty up to? He hasn't come up for air in a minute, has he?
Wouldn't everybody like to know? I haven't even looked at GameStop in a long time. Let me pull that up right now.
Yes,
up today, but like
okay,
the $22, it really hasn't moved like a meme stock. Near the lows of the day in the ES. Pete Hegseth is talking right now.
Can we get this thing to push? What are you looking for? What's the next? Okay, remember when you came on when the bell rang? You're looking at 650, 60. This is the NASDAQ I'm talking about, 23,650. We haven't gotten anywhere close to that. Is that still a number of importance to you in the NASDAQ?
You mean 23,515s?
Oh man, I thought you said 650. My bad. Oh, 515. Oh, we're ways to go from that. I thought you had dry on 23. Perhaps taking a longer on 23,650. Oh, okay.
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind.
So I wasn't gonna take a long if it closed below there. Yeah. That was for my 245 trade, but it's not relevant to this. Yeah.
Hoop shared from CNBC. Cannabis stocks are rallying on a Wall Street Journal report that Trump is weighing drug reclassification.
Interesting. See to believe it.
I mean, honestly, regardless of your feelings on that, they probably should. We're not talking about headache powder here.
Everything evolves. Yes, time. Everything deserves a second look. Reclassification probably wouldn't hurt. Interesting. We'd up 32%, Dan. Is that 32%? Yeah.
Maybe someday they'll have futures contracts.
It's a commodity. It's growing. Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be legalized federally first, I think, but it
That's
would be
the big
pretty,
one.
you know,
That's
what would we
the
call
big
the
one.
unit?
bank.
Like tossing around bales, pallets.
Car. Yeah, that's a great question. Bushel. 6409 last trade. Dude stepped off for a minute. Get him back in here. Got some trades on. Nothing moving. President is speaking. 6409 last trade. ES 23,728. Let's take a low of the session. 23,680. High session. We got an 80-point range. Man, I thought the NQ. I thought we were gonna go for it. We're gonna go for all-time highs again. All-time highs 23,845. We got within 80 points or so of that. Couldn't find the gas in the goose to keep pushing through this. This feels like Asia, dude. I can see
Right.
that. Referring to the Asian session. A little more deliberate. Indeed. 77% short on the crude tilt.
That's a good sign.
Well done.
Right now, I think we have Pam Bondi speaking.
Pam Bondi. Oh, I know. Who's Pam Bondi again?
Attorney General.
Thank you. Cast the characters, Jack. I cannot always keep up. We do have we got Euro close bottom of the hour, as well as a 3 and 6 month bill. Besides that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. President is at the podium, not saying too much. Again, we got inflation data tomorrow. CPI. We got Barkin and Schmidt speaking after that. Oh, the Fed speaker is getting ramped up. When's Jackson Hole? Chike, you know Jackson Hole. When is Jackson Hole? And what do you look for? I believe it's next week. And what is Jackson Hole, Chike, and what do you look for when we see the comments?
Jackson Hole, what's that?
Oh, I thought you came out. You know about the Jackson Hole and all the Fed reserves, all the Fed governors go out to Jackson Hole for their symposium. Jack, what's Jackson Hole? My apologies, Chike. What's Jackson Hole? What's the symposium?
A symposium of the elites, where we get the discourse, like a modern day salon in a very beautiful place. If you get a chance to ever go to Jackson Hole, don't pass it up. But yeah, they'll chit chat, they'll talk about it, and then they'll make some inflation predictions that'll be wrong. So it's all good.
My bad, Chike. It's where all the I thought you knew. It's where all the Fed people go. Really... All good. So they go to this place up in the mountains here in the United States. All the important decision makers go up there, and they kind of give you the heads up on what's to come for that September 17th FOMC decision. It's about 2 weeks of lead time, pretty much.
It's funny. Yeah, elders go up in the mountain to deliberate.
Yes.
It's pretty much
some things never changed.
Yes,
Patel is on the hot seat right now. He's at the podium.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, that's FBI. Thank you, Joe P. That is our friend Max. Max from Singapore. That's who it was. Max from Singapore. 50-50 on the tilt. Euro close. Bottom of the hour. In about 25 minutes. Skied there twice, Jim Wolf. That place is no joke to ski. Very difficult. Scary, actually.
I've been there like 30 or 40 times, or the area around.
What?
Never during winter. Yeah, I guess my grandfather lived in Dubois, which is about
not
40 minutes from there.
Not Dubois.
No, get your ass kicked saying that, I reckon.
Have you been to the $1 Million Cowboy, Jack?
Yes, I have.
It's in those saddles.
Next question.
Those saddles. Next question. Indeed, $63.80 last trade last bar. Hello. Indeed.
Got on my desk right now from the Angler Inn Motel in Jackson, Wyoming.
Yep.
Jackson Hole.
There you go. Next bar. Last call. Indeed. Cut him off. President still going, or just going through the crew? Andy's speaking right now. Seems like it's pretty straightforward. No questions yet, Jack?
Yeah, but Trump has returned to the podium, so if we get questions, they're probably going to be happening soon.
Please take some questions.
Hey, Riverton. I've been there many times, too.
Please take questions. Greetings. Oh, cool. First day. Whose first day is it? Welcome aboard for those that are joining us for the very first time. Anthony, Funded first day. Great job, Anthony. I don't give some love to Anthony. Funded first day. Well done. Not easy. You got a bunch of funded traders on here. Got number 80 on the big board. Chike in the house. Got number 98 on the big board. Doom in the house as well. Congratulations, Anthony.
Got a long journey ahead of you.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Why do you say that? GK, what do you mean by that? It is a long journey, but for someone that just got funded first day, what can they expect? What was it like on Chike's first day of being funded? And where are we now from there?
So like, I remember the first day I got funded, I think it was January the 5th, I think, 2024. Yeah, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember just thinking that like, okay, cool, I'm going to be having my 10K months now, my 4K months, my 5K months. And immediately with that in my head, I was quite focused on like the profit, because I already done the numbers before, that I kind of just increased my position sizing, focusing more on the profits than actually like my variance. So like I could actually only lose 5 trades, but I was trading 1 NQ, so with 1 NQ I can only lose 2 trades. So it just wasn't adding up, and like I blew that account quite easily within like 4 days. But like when you first get funded, I do recommend like just taking it slow, especially if it's your first time. Get used to it. Couple MNQs, stuff like that. And
Doom,
of course, further on down the line, your 5K months, your 10K months will come, but just that consistency and that process.
How long did it take for your first 5K month, GK?
August 2024.
So so you go about 7 months, right? You said January 2024.
It was £4,000. I don't know what that is in dollars, but so I know it's above $5K.
Sure,
yeah, it's good money. Good money.
It is. So 7 months. 7 months. I like that. Okay, that's it is a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. I think what Chike was talking about, he's doing the trader math. We jokingly refer to trader math. You know, if I make $1,000 today, if I do it 5 days a week, that's $5,000.
Yeah.
You're making $250,000 a year. Doom, what we do? We all do that. You know, if I can do this 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Doom,
if you win all 5 days a week.
That's the thing, Doom. If I could just do this. Doom, what would your advice be? What would your advice be for someone that just got funded on their very first day today, like Anthony?
Man, I remember it took me 3 months to kind of grasp futures, moving from options. I got funded. What happened? Hill got blown out first day at an XFA. I was crushed. My mind could not comprehend the fact, how can I keep making money trading options like a degenerate, and completely got my ass handed to me on the futures market. Start slow, take your time, and do more watching, less trading. You'll see the little intricacies when the market likes to kind of change, and try to adjust your strategy to it.
There you go.
Congratulations, Anthony. Pretty tight range here at the bottom.
Time. And by any chance, if you're a trading savant, hit me up on Discord. We can talk stuff, man.
Doom, if you're a savant, by all means, we got GK.
I'm always open to learn. I'm always open to learn some stuff. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Anthony. Thank you for the insights, says Anthony. You're welcome.
Hero is at the podium now.
She from TV? She the one from the TV?
A few of them have been on TV before.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yes. Familiar with her work. 64.08 last trade in the ES. Stepped on the lows there. 64.06. GK still short one from 64.19. Here on Top Step TV. We have 18 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Okay. Birthday. Appreciate that, Untitled. It was not my birthday. Okay, here we go. I want to throw it to James because we do have a last-minute lineup change in the Thunderdome this week. I also got another update on social media giveaways. Come on in, James. Happy Monday, man.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Top Step TV. I'm here with announcements you need to know for this week ahead. starting with Thunderdome. You've heard the guys talk about it all along in Fast Markets this morning. It is quickly becoming the new fan favorite segment, and this week we have two brand new traders enter the Thunderdome. Quick lineup shake, but Ofek T and Carlos P are going to be going head-to-head in the Thunderdome this week. So that happens at 11 a.m. right after this, right after Fast Markets. Be there, back your favorite trader, and cheer them on all week long in the Thunderdome. And then also, last week, we talked about a giveaway going on our social media accounts on both X and Instagram. Well, wait no longer. Here are the winners. I mentioned last week that all you had to do was go to either our Instagram or X account, and you had to like, retweet, tag a friend. You know how that stuff goes. But here are the 5 winners. Many entered. These 5 won. Keep an eye on your DMs in the coming day. Our social media team will be reaching out with more information on how to claim your giveaway prize. And if you're wondering what the giveaway prize was, it was a 50K trading combine. This is the first of many. So if you're not following us on social media, you might want to. Anyway, congrats to these 5 traders. Keep an eye on your DMs and keep watching Top Step TV. We got a lot more coming for you. Back to you, Andre.
Oh, thank you, James.
Price
Man,
action Bay. Love it.
Yeah. What happened? Wow. Hey, follow up, GK, if you don't mind. You said 7 months. It was 7 months since you started, or 7 months since you were trading at Top Step from when you made that 5,000 day, for 4,000 pounds, 5K US. You went from January to August.
7 months since I was funded. It was so I started Top Step in August 2023. I got funded January the 5th, something like that, 2024. So it was about a year to that 5K. Yeah. But 7 months since I got funded.
That's and a year is very good. That's what we're in for. It is from not start, but with Top Step to getting the payout, a year, day in, day out, grinding, learning from mistakes, learning to size down, like Chico was saying. When you're getting close to your drawdown, your DLL, jabbing your way out of it, not going full port on that thing. That's fantastic, Chica. Good stuff there. A little bit of a pop here in NASDAQ. It's 23,745. Doom, you still in this thing, man. Patience.
Yeah, I'm
right
unshaken, and I'm very happy to hear what Chike said. Much respect, man, for being a man of your process. Much respect, because I heard a lot of people talk about it. Process this, process that. Oh, 50 lots busted.
Mm-hmm.
Good work. Unfortunately, I was the few that, well, hopefully, many, but I learned the hard way. Hard head, hard ways. You don't learn, out. Back on the road, man.
Who doesn't learn the hard way? Who doesn't learn the hard way in this? The only way you learn is that they're like mistakes are costly. Chike's been trading for 4 years. With Top Step into 2023 was in Forex and crypto, correct, Chike? And then you came over to futures.
Yeah.
Oh, just want a little clarification there.
Yeah.
We have 14 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Is the president still going, Jack? Is nothing?
He is. He's back at the. He's back at the podium right now.
So that happens at 11 a.m. right after this, after Fast Markets. Be there, back your favorite trader, and
so disconnected.
Nothing on Russia.
Okay. So disconnected. Nasdaq making larger move and moved up further compared to the pivot price points. Such a weird day. The inside volume is different. Nasdaq is trending, and ES kind of consolidating. And put my finger on it, but very well done on the short. That was a beautiful short.
Thank you.
Experiencing a little bit of a regret not getting into it, honestly, while just holding the Nasdaq long and take one ES short. You guys, well done. It's a beautiful trade.
Dude, you said, you saw the Nasdaq trending. What are you looking at? What chart are you looking at in terms of the Nasdaq trend? I'm looking at 5 minute.
A little bit of secret sauce. I'm looking at 2 tickers available on Thinkorswim, VOSPD and VOQD. It's the somewhat inside volume of the exchange. So many things that usually be hidden appear on it. The inside sentiment is uptrending on NASDAQ. and ES is choppy, both above zero. So we're staying positive on the day. And days like this are very tricky. Like you cannot blindly kind of just take that alone and keep buying lows and keep buying lows and keep buying lows. Just wait. There's a divergence in the market. If it plays out, I'm good. If not, well, stops in place. Risk is managed. Trade the trade. Chill.
What's the
That was a
secret
good place
sauce?
to be.
Yeah, point and show. What was that secret sauce you were talking about? Inside sentiment?
Yeah, kinda. It's two tickers available, VOSPD and VOQD. And if I keep them on the 2 minute chart, and
Sure.
you can see them kind of either trending or staying sideways. And some mornings when very often when you run into that empty volume and nobody really picks up the high and keep on buying it, that stuff is trading below zero or even downtrending. So huge divergences in the market compared to the price chart and what's going on with that kind of volume sentiment. What's getting executed in a way. Also, like the tick index, which is right in the middle where my trade is.
It's always in the
Just
middle right now.
simulating heavy sideways action. We're bull flagging, but we could be bullshitting too.
There's a lot of that. A lot of bullshit.
I'm keeping my eye on the ES since it's my losing trade, and it's been kind of full. Nothing is really leading the way. One is trying to break out. The other one is slowly picking up lows. Can't put my finger on it. So I'm looking for that big reaction that will probably either kick me out early and shake me or grant me the dinero.
Cucumba, man.
Hey, I'm in for the win. I have it ready.
I'm watching this. Yeah, the markets are just consolidating, right? Volume. Looking at 64.14, so everything from 64.13 up to 64.15. I'll call the point of control, I bet. A lot of volume trading up there. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Any jumping off the page in terms of size? Nope, not at the moment. See what happens here at the bottom of the hour in about 10 minutes when London closes. Grind a little bit higher here. Chike, how often does your patience get tested? You seem very methodical, very diligent in your approach, deliberate in your approach. Does your patience ever get tested? You say you only put about 2 hours of screen time in a day, which is what works for you and what works for Chike. We're going to be coming up on 2 hours here right now. When you enter hour three, do you check out? Are you in tune with yourself? What do you do when you enter hour 3 of being in front of the screen and in the markets? Because you are in a trade. You are in a live trade right now. So how do you approach hour 3, Chike?
I just let the market do its thing. Like everything in between is kind of just noise. Like unless it's like news or something coming up. But like I've really put my risk and my reward. So like whether it goes up, down, consolidating in the middle. Like I don't really try to look at that because it just like adds emotions that is not really relevant to the trade too much. So I just try to keep out of tune with those type of stuff. So yeah.
Locked in, man. You are a wise beyond your years. If you're not on Top Step TV or you're not, and you're trading, you have other trading buddies, other trading mentors, or do you trade with music? What does it look like when Chike is not on Top Step TV and trading?
Yeah, I have a trade by myself, but I trade with 2 friends that I've taught the trade. I actually found that teaching to trade actually helps you personally because it kind of just like you re-go over the fundamentals and like a lot of the stuff that you tend to forget as you go further in your trading journey. Like as you like teach it again, you kind of just reminding yourself of those type of things. So I do recommend like to maybe try to teach it to someone to actually learn for yourself.
That I think that coincides with what Doom was saying. When you're kind of working with Mrs. Doom, quote unquote, teaching, it's how you really know if you get the gist of it, Doom. Yeah. And when they ask you questions, like Chike, a question: are you teaching people that are older than you at all?
Same age.
Same age. Not that age matters. It's just very wise. You got a good start on this thing. It's It doesn't necessarily matter. It's what you're saying. But Doom, when you are teaching, we're goofing around. Do as I say, not as I do. But teaching can truly help you refine your
Very
strategy, your
helpful.
process, see some blind spots.
Yeah, also
It's helped me do that as well.
kind of somewhat mirrored. I found out that it's emotion that really close the curtains on your objectivity and kind of current awareness of what's going on. It's just the emotions. Speaking of,
Yeah, hit me.
this is the time I limit exposure. Right below the low, if we make a new low, this is a trade that I'm not willing to hold, especially on ES. It's been kind of somewhat leading into the sell, and if it's not going to pan out, I don't want the full stop. At least on this one. Nasdaq is somewhat holding up. I'm like $30-some, and it's still holding up ground. But I would like to limit my exposure on ES just because it's leading into the sell. I don't want to get knifed, man. You know how it is. It's been long enough. It reached back the middle of this channel. Don't diddle in the middle.
You're talking about cutting your ES trade. Crude popped here about 30 cents, by the way. Crude last trade 64.21, about 30 cents there. But you're talking about limiting short in the ES or your ES trade, correct?
Yeah. I was looking to keep it within $300 stop, just because anticipating that potential whip up, whip down, and all that. I don't want to get picked up and then watch it storm 50 points away from where I was. But this is the spot. I'm putting my foot on the ground. It's been long enough. If it's not now, it's not going to happen. And since this is the trade that it's kind of dictating the P&L on the day, I'm limiting exposure. I'll also add it to it, so it's the wisest thing to do. I'm keeping the same exposure in MNQ just because it's been doing better, but just get rid of the weak horse, man. You know how it is.
When's that going to happen, dude? We're going to come to the Euro close in about 6 minutes. Markets are just in their range right now. But there has been trades to take. You saw Chike in the house. Both Chike's been short from 64.19 for hour and a half now. Doom's been long the Nasdaq for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours now.
More.
I hope you have to take the trade all the way into the close. I hope this thing just sits in. This is turning
into one of those movies that the trailer really hyped you up, and like 30 minutes in the movie, you're like,
100%. Yeah. Give me a movie like that. Give me a movie that everyone remembers when the trailer was better than the actual movie. Anything come to mind? Nothing comes to mind just yet, but Jack, maybe you have one where the movie trailer was actually better than
sued, so I'll say nothing. But one famous comedian had a movie like that about brothers, and the trailer was super hype up, and then the movie was like 40 minutes or something. Please, Garbo.
Chike, what do you got? The trailer was better than the movie.
I saw a movie called The Gorge.
Let me look it up.
The what?
The trailer had me so hyped, but like the movie was just mid.
I love it.
Nothing worse than mid.
I'm looking it up. What was it called, Chike? Good?
The Gorge. The Gorge.
There it is.
Trump's taking questions right now, by the way.
Okay. Oh, Miles Teller.
All right, one sec.
Okay, I'm looking up. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, what else? What other movies got there? The trailer's better than the movie. Oh, sometimes The Gorge was dope.
It was mid compared to the trailer, in my opinion.
Hey, take it up with the chat, Chike. They said it was good. You say it was mid. I don't know. Everyone's got it.
You know what I really liked? It's actually a show, The Day of the Jackal. That one's good.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I watched that too, Chike.
The remake. Yeah.
You guys, look at this. Piranha 3D. I mean, what'd you expect?
Whoever possesses and has the skill to execute in this chop and make money, kudos to you. As I said, I used to a little bit. This is a scalper's delight here. Up, down, candles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even to that point, Doom, how about just not losing money, or at least not just getting completely destroyed on a day like today? I think is a win. Down a couple $100, no biggie.
It's Monday. It's Monday. I can walk with a small loss. I can walk with a small win. It's Monday. Started slow.
Don't
on the weekend, you know.
You don't want to be digging yourself
I've
out.
got myself many times kind of, I'm going to miss the open. I'm kind of running into my office and I'm like super tense about it. Like, what? And I've lost like that. Every time I catch myself kind of running, chasing, like, oh my God, I overslept. I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss that. Man, just lock yourself out for a couple of like 45 minutes or something. The market will cook a setup. And if you miss it, there's always tomorrow. It ain't going to run away. We're not going to zero anytime soon. So,
well, anytime soon, you said? So it is a possibility we go to zero. Not anytime soon, but we can't.
If Jesus comes back, definitely we're going to zero. I'm telling you that.
Hey, take that cheap trade. I think there's something you said. Chike, I think I kind of got a glimpse of what you're going to say about Mondays, Chike. Don't what for the rest of the week. Don't do what to yourself on a Monday because you got 4 more days left in the trading week. So where are you going to go with that thought, Chike?
Yeah, you don't want to be digging yourself out over like a hole or like a big negative P&O throughout the rest of the week. So it's always good to take it easy on the Monday. Well, at least not force anything on the Monday.
Exactly. Say you're making profits Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and those 3 days are just to get yourself out of that mess you caused on a Monday. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a grind, and you're going to be happy you did it. But man, oh man, it's going to be just like, if I only didn't screw up on Monday, these next 3 days would have been really, really juicy. So, yeah, I think what they're saying is don't set yourself up you're just grinding all week because then come Friday, you're just completely exhausted. Maybe you did come back, you scratched it out. It's just like, man, if only I didn't go crazy on Monday, all these profits would have just been purely in the green. So that's good stuff there. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, or
30 seconds until the Euro close.
Just working up your week to catch up on the Monday loss. It's not a good mentality. Probably you're going to get punched in the mouth too many times throughout that process of trying to catch up. Honestly, Monday is a great day to take off as a trader. Everybody is at work. You can go enjoy sightseeing in your town. Whatever, it's extremely busy on the weekend and you're having struggles and, losing your marbles for a parking spot on the weekends when everybody is out to see it. You go do it on the Monday. It's great.
Love it. Monday, you're right. London has closed. 36 mil bill. I agree, but that's well said. Monday. A lot of traders, you look at it in weeks, 5 days, 5-day period. Obviously, you got the weekends for Saturday and Sundays. Mondays can be. I've been there. You lose $5,000 on a Monday, and then you make that $1,000 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're like, damn, I'm just scratch on the week. You trade it well, but those 4 days just to dig yourself out of that hole from that one day. But, very, very good stuff here. Little bit of selling here. Is the president still going, Jack?
Yes, sir.
I haven't really got much from him.
You guys look forward to your Mondays?
Very much. Oh,
man, I love going to the beach in the middle of the week when everybody's at work. Just me, wife, the kid, empty beach. It's like in the old 60s story kind of movies that just like 9 people or 6 people at the beach, huge beach. So to you. You park sideways, nobody noticed.
Yeah.
I forward to my Mondays.
Yeah.
Good. I like
but
this.
Then I started to look forward to it as a trading now.
Yeah. I'm usually good by about 9 a.m. It's more, there's always that moment like 10 minutes before we go on air that I'm like, oh my goodness, can I do this?
Yeah.
The markets. Yes. It's to that point. Chike, you look forward to Mondays? I mean, it's a new week, the new game. You like basketball, the ball's getting thrown up in the air. It's just a new fresh start. Whatever happened last week doesn't really matter. It's what's going to happen right now. You got a chance to change everything. Whether it's dig yourself out or just get on a winning streak. What do you like about Mondays? What's your routine like coming into Mondays, by the way, GK?
So typically, because the market opens at 2:30 p.m. for us.
Sure.
I like to get all my levels. So you see these levels that you see. So it takes me probably about 30 minutes to get all my levels and validate them. And then after that, I usually just chill, get some breakfast, and then just wait till 2:30.
Talk about China now.
Also news and stuff. I just checked news and Trump's talking about China.
Apparently. Let's take a look at some. Dow's chopping around the lows here. 44,099. 8 points off the lows there. NASDAQ trading 23,739. Folks, we're about 100 points, 110 points from all-time highs in the NASDAQ. Something tells me we'll get the end of the week. All-time highs in the NASDAQ, 23,845. Hell, we might even get there by the end of the day, if not sooner. ES all-time high, 64.68. We're about 50 points away from that. Gold, trying to stay above those 3,400s last trade, 34.08. President's talking about China. Again, we got the Thunderdome. Go ahead.
Tomorrow. And if not today, tomorrow, all-time highs. And if not tomorrow, maybe next week. It's out there. It's the natural drift of the market.
They're coming.
Just look at the daily chart. Look at the daily chart, indeed. All right.
Look at the weekly.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Look at the weekly. That's right. All right. Well, we get James in here because we got some hard-hitting news to get us caught up on. I missed the last couple of days, and we got the weekend. So, James, catch me up to speed with the important things around here.
First of all, to whoever in the chat said I need a haircut, you're right. I thought the same thing this morning. So thank you for confirming what I thought this morning looking in the mirror. I'll schedule it today. Hello, Andre. Hello, Internet. This is the news you need to know. I got interesting tidbits, such as, hey guys, don't use ChatGPT for medical help. You know, I come from the generation where we were told to never trust WebMD. So now I have to tell you all, don't. A man is looking to lower his sodium intake, which he believed meant he had to replace all sodium, including table salt. Well, ChatGPT told him a good sodium replacement would be sodium bromide. That's right, sodium bromide, which is known to cause psychosis and other such fun side effects when ingested in high amounts over a long period of time. Can you believe 3 months after he started doing this new diet, he ended up in the emergency room and attempted to escape from the hospital after saying that everybody was out to get him. Yeah, 3 months of doing this, Andre, before saying he thought his neighbor was trying to kill him. He thinks the hospital poisoned his water, even though he was extremely thirsty. Yeah, and they went back and said at no point during his intake did he ever mention ChatGPT or his conversations with the AI bot, but upon further investigation, they did find out he admitted, yeah, I thought it was fine. And just so you know, this guy went to school for nutrition. He has a background in this stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So this isn't just like, I didn't just Google go to ChatGPT and ask a diet question. This guy should have known better. So Internet, please know better. Don't go see your real doctor.
Yeah.
Nutritionist?
I saw this thing.
Yeah, a nutritionist, anybody other than an AI, even your friend who, always tells you the best, latest health trends might be more knowledgeable. Not medical advice. This is not neither financial or medical advice. We don't have a disclaimer for medical stuff, but we'll get one. All right, moving on. Our next story, out of China. Unemployed young adults are pretending to have jobs, and it's working. They are paying $4.20 a day to go into a fully set up office with meeting rooms, tables, chairs, computers, free snacks and drinks, everything you would think an open floor space office would have. The only thing they're missing is an actual job. They say that going into this office beats sitting at home and doing nothing, feeling like you are alone and isolated in your endless job search and rejection emails. And the people who are paying to go into these fake offices are actually reporting to be much happier. They are around other people. They are socializing while they are looking for jobs. Some people try to get their startup companies started in these offices, while others just use it as a way to kick back. The owners of this office space doesn't actually know if it's a long-term investment they're going to keep going. But for now, as long as people are showing up, they're still going to do it. So best time to have no job is right now. You're welcome.
Pretty good. Yeah, that could work here.
Pretty good.
I can see that working.
Like
Yeah, it's not
logistics
bad.
offices in Chicago.
It's the same top step.
Yeah.
I saw this thing. I saw this thing where during a merger, you get a lot of people that don't have a role in the company anymore, but are still on the payroll. They're just doing nothing but getting paid.
What's his name?
Wow.
Milton.
That's my end goal in
Milton.
life.
Yeah, that's living the life.
That's called You've Made It. And
Milton from
finally,
Office. Yeah, go ahead.
my last story out of Japan. McDonald's is starting a new, or had started a new Pokemon campaign in their kids' meals. That's right, the Happy Meal aimed at children, mostly between the ages of, I want to guess, 3 and 12, maybe. I don't know. It comes with exclusive Pokemon card. Well, people in Japan are buying all of the food and not eating it. You see in those bottom two pictures, one is the pickup counter at the McDonald's for Uber Eats. The other is a sidewalk completely littered with uneaten food, discarded bags, because in the modern age of consumerism, people are just picking out the Pokemon cards, ripping it open, and not taking the food, which doesn't really make any sense. Like, I don't know what kind of awful world we live in where people can just do that, you know? People can just, like, I hate consumerism, I hate capitalism, and the thing I hate the most about it is that Pokemon is such a really cool thing for a lot of people. And just to degrade it to a Happy Meal, leaving the food, it's so wasteful, guys. It's so wasteful. I can't stand anything like that. So,
did you just eat Happy Meals all week?
Was that third one? Is that third pack? Oh wow,
guys, I'm trying to get rich here. You ever skip to the back? Oh, guys, River Pond 2-star IR card. Whoa. I don't know what the value of this is, but I'm gonna look it up. It's probably $200. Probably like 280. This is actually a good pull. This is a bit, but I'm actually got some good stuff in here. Anyway, that's the news you guys need to know. Let's get back to these charts, and I'll see you guys at the rich people's table. Hello,
maybe
James will be joining you.
Good luck with those Pokemon.
Yeah, I hope James is here tomorrow. If he scored it big, Pokemon. He's Pokemon. One of those Pokemon paid out. I don't think we're gonna see James here tomorrow. That was pretty good. Man, oh man. All right. Never ending trade. What if he hit a big one? What if he actually hit like a huge one? What if he hit like a massive haul right there? He's like, he goes speechless and the bit's like, James might not be here.
I'm going to look it up. It's probably like nothing. So hold on.
Damn it. No, I would. That's like 5 Gs. Like, James just hit it. Good stuff there. Okay. Top of the hour, we got the Thunderdome. Thunderdome in less than 25 minutes or so. Ovek, Carlos P. Ovek decided to jump in at the last moment to take on Carlos P. Carlos P. has been training vigorously for the Thunderdome. We are now working on
still cooking
schedule. Yes, it is. It is. All right, so we still in these trades. Still got these trades going. Oh,
I'm still hung on the man that turned himself psychotic off Chat GPT advice, which brings me to a really funny story. I went for my every 2-year medical evaluation as a trucker, and they told me that I have a high protein in my urine. Just go check yourself. Before I went to check myself, I Googled it. What usually the leading indicator of that is, it gave me like the 9 most deadliest diseases. I'm like,
no,
I'm not even going to the doctor on this. I'll let it go. Oh man.
James said this is not financial. I think the safe financial advice is don't go to ChatGPT for medical diagnosis. I think that's we can all. I can see James in the background. He's still looking through these cards. I think he may have hit on one.
I'm rooting for him to hit the Charizard, man. I really want to
that one. He's throwing the deuces. I think he is done, folks. I do not know if James will be back here for the rest of the day, the week, the month. He may have hit it big.
There's definitely like a normal distribution curve about like how much one cares about nutrition and how healthy their results are, right? If you don't care about nutrition at all, you're probably not doing well. If you're swapping your table salt for bromine or bromide, I think that's what I use to clean my hot tub.
Right?
3 months. 3 months the guy was doing it. 3 months.
3 months.
It took that long. It took that long to see side effects kicking in. I was like, what is going on? Anyway, all right, is the president still going? We still cooking in DC here? I see Trump on Putin meeting. I'd like to see a ceasefire. It is not up to me to make Russia-Ukraine deal. I see the parameters and may leave and say good luck. Okay. Again, they are going to meet on Friday this week. Let's see a ceasefire indeed. Let's trade in the NASDAQ, 23,719. 50-50 on the tilts this morning, or right after the opening bell in the New York session. So 80% longs, 81% longs.
I think we
in
sell
the
off there, you
Nasdaq,
know.
and we need to sell off bad. You're still short, GK. You're still
Yeah, I
short.
can
Are you
see
gonna
it.
hold this?
I can see it happening.
Why
Huh?
are you being facetious? Or are you for real? You can see
Oh,
it
the
coming.
dollar. Yeah,
Why? Talk to me.
dollar.
What are you seeing right now? So a lot of people are saying this. I'm not seeing anything.
Dollar's
GK. Dollar.
I'm seeing a push to the downside on the dollar. I think price is gonna follow through.
We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of shopping around today ahead of the CPI number tomorrow, which is going to be a huge, huge number. Remember, 7:30 tomorrow morning. Don't get caught off sides by that one.
I'll lock myself out. I'll use the feature and just put it to open up at 10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let it hit, let it settle, let me in, and let me catch something.
It's a good feature though.
It's very good feature.
Yeah.
I
used it?
I use it based on my previous experiences, kind of somewhat knowing where I fail and I tilt. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with myself tonight or today. Just lock it, and coming back to doing some dumb stuff after you set it up. So great stuff. Great stuff.
GK, you like that lockout
That's it.
feature?
To the moon, baby.
Yeah. I usually use it when I'm done trading. Just press it.
For the
I'm
day?
turning Andre. I'm getting
Yeah,
hyped
for the
up
day,
for
lock
3
up for
points
the
from
day, yeah.
UBS.
Man, welcome to my world, Doom. You guys goof on me all the time. You guys goof on my ass all the time for doing it. You see why? You see why it happens. You get lulled into it, and you're like, "Ooh, movement." You're like, "Oh, damn!" Look at that y-axis, and the increments get narrower and narrower. But it happens. Like, hey, we'll stay. We say GK's looking for perhaps a move. You've seen the dollar move lower, right? And you see, let's see it right there. A little bit of wiggle right there.
Also, with the CPI number, I believe, so the BLS does release the CPI data, I believe. So this will be the first big number we see post firing the former director.
Oh, that's right. I don't know if you were here, Jack. We ran a bit or how the BLS actually calculates non-farm. You know they still go door to door to count this shit. It's did you know this?
Well, they have surveys people send in, and that's where you get the
It's not good.
revisions from. Is people are late bringing in the surveys. That's been a problem, with sort of all polling has become significantly more difficult because of response rates and things like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's not easy.
It's not easy, but there's got to be a better. There's got to be. I guess ADP, right? Private, you can kind of see better. It gives you insight into the private payrolls.
Yeah, there's private numbers too. I think. I would think that CPI should be easier to calculate than the unemployment because you can, you just have a basket of goods and those prices are public.
So food and energy, which I never understood that core. Why food and energy matters. I'll pay for it.
Food and energy matters. I mean, really, energy is the tricky one because you can have these like large swings in oil. They're both worth looking at. Like, what was it? Remember in 2008 or whatever when oil was like $150 a barrel or something?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
they were. Fed was definitely saying, "Oh, look at core. Do not look at." I don't think I just look at core. Just look at core. Nothing to see over here. I do remember that though.
Well, what does this hoax say? Everybody get out and push.
Yeah, which way? You want to push higher or push lower here? Now or never, man.
Higher or low. It should be higher. Higher or low. The inverted head and shoulder, unfair value, banana. It's something. Something's going.
You're digging deep here, Doom. I love it. Thanks for joining us as well, man. Digging deep here. The markets are just kind of chilling right now. Something can happen. All this volume can trade inside this range. Volume inside this range. Eventually, it's got to bust out, and upside will be to the downside. I know Chike wants to see us a little lower in the money, about 8 points or so short from 64.19. Do long the MNQ, I say MNQ from 23,727 for about 4 hours now. Absolutely incredible page. It's Doom. It's thought about cutting it. It's thought about saying, I'm done with this trade. Nope. It's digging deep. Showing perseverance, conviction.
I still have the divergence in the market. The sauce is in the plate. I gotta let it cook.
I'm using
The
that.
sauce is in the plate. I love it.
That's going in the book, dude.
It made the dip. It's time for the rip.
Dan Emmons says this price action is trying to lull us to sleep. It's not going to, though.
Yes.
Perhaps it feels like it. Perhaps it is. Don't just dip a toe, just to throw one micro in there, just to feel something. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. We will not stay in this range. It will Mandy says add that. Okay, we'll add that. Sauce is in the plate. Let it cook. What that means. Stay locked in, though. This is where our competition's sleeping, and when the move does happen, we're ready. Big market order comes, lifts all the offers. Haven't seen it just yet. Big market order comes, takes out all the bids. There's gonna be a reaction to it. If there's no follow through with the volume, maybe play the reversion, play the fade that move. There's definitely if then scenarios playing out. I know it's like market. Okay, then look at these prices. Same prices last 2-3 hours. Indeed. So you know where the mean is, right? Anne Marie says she likes to trades reversion to the mean. We know where these prices have been chilling, point of control. We're seeing all the volume's been trading. ES, NASDAQ. So if we do see a big market order come in, we'll call it tape bomb. If we don't get the follow-up trades behind it, the volume, the conviction behind it, maybe you dip a toe and say, hey, might be reversion to the mean since it has been slow for first 3 hours of trading or so. Something just if-thens, constant. If something happens, then what do I do? A little kind of reaction am I looking for? Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. We got about 7 minutes or so in the fast markets. Has it been fast? Has it been slow? I mean, I look at power, I would say.
Fast sideways.
I'm trying, man. I'm going into the bag. I'm going into my bag right now.
Uncertain markets.
Digging deep.
Yeah.
It only takes a blink. You blink, and it's done.
Here's the thing. A big order is going to come in, right? It's going to be 1,000 lot. 1,000 lot's going to come in these ES, right? Market order comes in. You know what? They'll clear out, 5, 6, 7 prices, 8 prices. We call it wicks, right? We saw it in the micro NASDAQ. Dude, pull up that micro NASDAQ chart. When people said that big wick happened, right? What was that, about 2 hours ago? What happened? We wicked up to the upside, and it came right back, correct?
Look at.
We were talking about that. Everyone's like, what was that wick?
Let's put it 1 minute. It was, man, I lost it. I've been so long in this trade. I don't know.
All good. All good. Well, I kind of took a peek.
Right here. At 10:03.
Zoom in. What happened? And what happened? So there's your big wick, and it came right back. It came right back to the mean.
It swept. Maybe somebody slapped a too big of an order when the market, like for a second, got 10 and it got picked up, or who knows? Somebody won, somebody lost. The market keeps on moving.
Oh, there you go. We see that. Thank you, Sony. Yeah, you see that C10. Okay, very good stuff. Hey, if something like that happens again, micro ES, micro NASDAQ, boom. Okay, it's not what was that? Oh my God, what was that? It's okay, what do I do now? We saw it happen once already. If it happens again, when it happens again, you take a trade. Do you fade that move?
It's something about my strategy that I had to adjust to how market's been trading this year. It's just having a wider stop. The precise entries risking a couple of ticks or a few points below the wick. It just don't work constantly. It was getting either kicked out or forced to be in a place where the stop is supposed to be, and the size that I was trading was not appropriate for the size of my account. So slow down, small. How do I find out? 3 weeks in a row, I attended my Sunday school, going through every trade. You don't want to do that. It's watching the down. So size down, maybe a little bit bigger stop. Adjust your strategy. If you have a better strategy that you can kind of pinpoint your risk and attack with the size that you currently are, go for it. Out of my case, so I'm working what's the market giving me, and trading for another day, man. This is what I mean when I said Top Step is forging traders. Look at Chike. Process, time, repeated. I love it. Skipping all that pain. You definitely skipped all that pain.
There's a whole lot of pain there, dude. Yeah. A lot of pain. A lot of pain. It's costly. It can be costly. Well, I love this stuff because we got number 80 on the big board. We got number 98 on the big board. Give it to you here. Well, the markets are just kind of hovering around, waiting for their next move to happen. So, you want to be like Chige? How you want to be like a Doom? Well, we got some here on the big board. Come on in, JD. Let's see the new big board. Let's see who's cooking right now. Who's in the zone, JD?
What is up, guys? Let's do it. Let me hear that drum roll. is the big board. Top 25 live funded traders here at Top Step. Right at the top. Top 3. Guan, Trader J, and Yassine all held their ranks from Friday. Top trader number 1, Guan C, was on our P&L board just a little while ago. Picked up $12,321 trading the NASDAQ on Friday. Guan C is having a killer month. Again, we're ranking these big board traders based solely off of P&L over the last 30 trading days. Guanxi is now at $101,723. Second place, Guan's kind of running away with it right now. Trader J is in second place, $77,847, and Yassine in third with $52,329. We had a couple movers on the top 10. Down at the bottom, Stephanie O was in 15th place on Friday, moved up 5 spots. Kunho moved up 3. Yihang moved up 3. Yihang was also on our payout board a little while ago. On Friday, Yihang took, our P&L board. Yihang took home $6,321 trading the S&P on Friday. Those are some of the bigger movers and bigger P&L traders in the top 10. Let's look at the next 15, 11 through 25. In order to crack into the top 25, you would need a P&L over the last 30 days of more than $4,800. 25th place is Shike. He's on air right now during fast markets. 25th place, $4,759 P&L over the last 30 trading days. How about that, guys?
All right, we got Power Hour. We got all sorts of stuff coming.